Okay, welcome back everybody to another episode of Fallout 4 Some Somas 2. You might notice that we're in the exact place as we were before, and the reason for that
If
is...
you don't stop making enemies, you'll never run out of fights. And
Can
trust
you
me, you don't want to run out of fights.
just shut up, because you aren't gonna talk to me anyways. Alright, so the whole point of this little optional part of this mission was to go to clear out a raider base, because that's the types of jobs she does, to find the unsigned invoice that we had found on this person. Where is it? There it is. The unsigned invoice. Something that we can't read and we can't do anything with.
We
But
don't have as many super mutants around the home office. Just stragglers and scouts. Yes, they're all
if
here.
you don't shut up, I'm gonna whack you. But once we were supposed to grab that, we were supposed to talk to her. As you can see, it doesn't read or whatever that we grabbed the note. So I was going
Swords,
to
shotguns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers. Hard to pick just one.
just quiet down the game, Logan.
Well,
I was
love
going
swords.
to reload, since other people were having this issue, and they basically just reloaded to the beginning of the mission, and then they were able to hopefully get a different area to go to, because it assigns the area at the beginning of the mission. It gives the raider the invoice, unsigned invoice, at the beginning of the mission. But I don't have one that is not before what's it? I don't have one that's not before the thing. See, this is during the mission. And then this, I don't know where this one is. This one is before everything. And considering this is only 20 minutes later, I don't think that's it. So, if you... I really want to do it, but I don't want to have to play everything, and I feel like that would just be a waste of everybody's time. So, if you want to see whatever conversation we were going to have about the unsigned invoice, go and, I guess, Google it. I'm not sure. But, I know that the, one YouTuber that has been playing, Fallout 4 Some Somas 2, other than my brother, which he, has been having issues with his baby, so he hasn't been able to record. Everything's fine. She's just not sleeping. But, he hasn't made it to this point, but I don't know if a YouTuber called Miniature Nerd has made it to this point yet, or if he chose the same stuff that I did. If he did, then you might be able to find the recording there. But I'm not going to go back in time and replay the entire missions with these dudes. So, I'm sorry if I'm missing out on content, but I'd prefer to just keep things moving along than not. So, let's just fast travel back to the Custom House and complete this mission.
Executive Suite.
I'm not sure. It is a risky venture. The minimum buy-in alone.
You got your own money riding on it, right? So, I want in. Your last tip got us enough ammo to last the season.
I'm happy to hear that, but wouldn't your wife be upset with you for investing it all?
Nah, she'll have nothing to complain about when we strike it big.
All right. I'm honored by your trust in me. I'll take good care of your investment.
Hey man, you might not want to do that. Hey.
Ah, you're back. So, how'd it all go? Did you get the payment from our satisfied customer?
Question.
You look like you're keeping busy. What's new?
Well, the first few months are always the busiest. Eventually, business begins to run itself, but for now, it requires a lot of personal involvement. If you're curious, the man that just left is a friend of mine. I've been helping him make sense of this whole investment shebang. It's a new idea around here, and I'd hate to see anyone get taken advantage of.
Yeah, I got
Here's
it.
your caps.
Great. And now you've seen firsthand the kinds of trades we offer to the people here. Sometimes, all folks need is a little boost. Oh, if you'll indulge me for a moment. Allison disappeared for a while there, and I'd wager a guess that she went with you. You've been working with her quite often. Has everything gone okay so far?
Handles itself, rough edges, no complaints.
Nothing to complain about. We got the job done.
Good. Good. Though that's not quite what I'm worried about. Allison is unstable, irrational, chaotic. If I'm being frank, she's a psychopath. A few years ago,
Yeah?
she led an insurrection over a misunderstanding. We tried to reason with her and de-escalate the situation, but she was on a warpath. So many dead. It ended with her murdering my superior, my mentor. Hell, he was like a father to me. But given the right offer, she turned on the same insurrection she'd started. That ought to tell you everything you need to know about Allie.
Why tell me?
Why are you only just telling me about this now?
I didn't want you to think badly of me for keeping her on payroll. Allie is effective and controllable while she's getting paid. As unpleasant as I find it to have to work with a murderer, I shudder to think how much more bloodshed there would have been if we hadn't recruited her. The whole damned incident is difficult to talk about, but I feel that we're starting to trust one another, and I want you to have all the facts.
I don't like this. I don't buy it.
I don't buy your whole story.
Ah, well, I suppose I understand that. It's not something I take pleasure in repeating, but still, be careful with her. In any case, that was all I had for now. Business is running smooth for the moment, but feel free to drop in anytime. Stay safe out there.
Let's see what we've got.
No current NLTC
Crap,
contracts.
crap, nothing but crap.
Tell you what, it's been a while that we did a main story mission. So let's go do that.
Yeah? Hold on a minute. I'd
What?
like to speak with you. Privately.
Secrecy?
Why all the secrecy?
We are not co-workers meeting at the water cooler for an exchange of office gossip. I have a serious matter to discuss that's for your ears only.
Alright.
Of course. I'm all yours.
Excellent. Please, follow me to my office. Yeah?
Alright, apparently we're doing this. Never mind. Basement.
Find us some trouble, would you?
Basement.
Take a seat.
Now this should work. I was tempted to make an appointment in another derelict warehouse for the theatrical flourish, but alas, this will have to do.
You okay?
Is everything okay?
For the moment, though I find myself feeling rather apprehensive. It's not a state I have much experience with.
Alright, I'm listening.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I appreciate your patience. What I'm about to say goes against my self-interest. In less precarious circumstances, I would call it foolish. First, I would like to ask about your opinion of Mr. Glatton.
I don't trust him.
You ever feel like someone's just pulling your strings?
Your intuition does you credit. Allow me to illustrate the future of the Commonwealth as envisioned by our chief trader. You will see an increase in supply of necessities in dire demand. Luxuries, commodities, custom components. More caps than this region has ever seen. Then, the interest on loans will begin to accumulate. The talented will be poached with better prospects. The naive will be ruthlessly drained of their money, dignity, health, and for some of them, even of their lives. You will then be cut off. The NLTC will leave, having made a massive return on investment, and leaving this region a barely hospitable slum.
Proof?
Do you have any proof?
That has been the fate of every settlement Mr. Glatton has tried to help. Most are abandoned now. Only the slums around the Home Office remain. If you want proof of what NLTC tactics leave behind, you need only speak to Miss Gale. She was born and raised in those slums.
Alright, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're taking this better than I thought you would. I appreciate that. There is an alternative to that course. One that keeps the NLTC here as a true partner to your ventures. I would like to depose Mr. Glatton.
Peaceful solution?
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
I, of course, don't mean anything as barbaric as killing him. Merely removing him from his position won't help either of us. If he's compromised, this delegation will be called back to Home Office, making this all a waste of time. We have to prove that the Commonwealth remains a worthwhile investment, and without him taking the credit for it.
Why help you?
Why should I help you instead?
Mr. Glatton isn't interested in your sustained economic growth. He's after a quick return and a pat on the head from the board. He will then spin the board a story about ungrateful savages that wasted their gracious investments, and they will just be happy to have turned a profit. As difficult as it may be to believe, I am far more vested in the long-term prosperity of the Commonwealth.
Alright. I would... I've heard some of his shady stuff already. So I know that she's not telling, or that she is telling the truth. And everybody doesn't like her, the NLTC, so maybe a change is good, but I don't know if it will be because she's also part of the same organization. Simple.
Sounds simple enough.
Simple only as far as your prospective job in this venture. I've already done the hard planning.
Okay,
The
what
first
do I
thing
need
to
to do?
focus on is finding tangible proof that would sway the board of directors.
Okay.
And if there's one thing they have no choice but to care about, it's breach of contract. I know for a fact that Mr. Glatton is far too arrogant and impatient to utilize the contracts honorably out here. And recently, he slipped up. Instead of leaving his paperwork to me as always, he insisted I take a break. Said I looked tired. There's something in that paperwork that he doesn't want me to see.
Your relationship?
So what's the deal with you two anyway?
The deal is that I've worked with him for years, traveling to fledgling communities, trying to establish proper partnerships. The deal is that just as my investments begin to bear fruit, he takes over and reaps it all until there's nothing left and nothing will ever grow again. The deal is that he's a two-faced, short-sighted asshole and an embarrassment to what the NLTC should be.
More to it?
There's more to this story.
This isn't the time. If you are amenable to working with me on this, perhaps we can discuss it more later.
Alright, fine. Thanks for sharing.
I appreciate you telling me.
It occurs to me that I never had the opportunity to share this with anyone. I've had no allies in this. Not on the expeditions, not on the board. It's imperative that whatever Mr. Glatton is doing, be locate it and bring it to the board. He's hiding something, and I want you to find it for me.
Alright.
All right. I'll go along with it.
This will require a little subterfuge. He likely has a manifest of his financial activities. Bookkeeping has never been his strong suit, so he'll be keeping detailed notes for himself. Search his office quietly, and bring me anything that looks like his personal notes.
Alright, I'm on it.
It occurs to me that you can ask Miss Gale's assistance. I wouldn't give her the details, but she has a vehement dislike of the man that rivals my own. There is little chance of her informing him of this plan, and I'm sure she wouldn't be against a little prank at his expense. Especially if it's paid. Here, I'll write a payslip for her. Be careful. Once you have the manifest, bring it to me as soon as you can.
Okay. So,
It's tempting to tune Lydia out, but that's how she
this
gets.
is gonna be interesting.
Keep on your toes.
Lobby.
Hey, Allison.
Excuse me.
Hey, what's up? You know, back at the home office, people have to wait months for an audience with the top dogs. And here you are with a free pass to their offices. How'd your meeting with Chief Asshole go?
He mentioned you.
He mentioned you.
I can guess. Allison is a psychopath is his favorite speech when I'm getting too cozy with anyone outside my mercs. It's why I'm not invited to any of the clerk bingo nights. But trust me, the shit he's done makes my list of crimes look like a beggar's grocery list. Even I need a reason. He just does it as a hobby.
I need your help. Will the dude in the corner stop staring at me? Like, my guy, this is a private conversation. Alright,
I need your help. Here.
Oh, alright. This is interesting. Huh. Leave it to the princess to call theft retrieval. Looks like our girl finally snapped. This should be fun. You hold on to the payslip for now. I'll cash out once we're done. So, am I sneaking in there, or do you want me to distract him while you snoop around?
Distracting.
I'll get it done.
Alright, I'll get him out of the room. Give me a minute. This is gonna be fun.
Wait for Allison's distraction.
The Nightingale seems.
I don't know if I'm
nice.
supposed to wait down here or up
Some
there, so I'm quick
doctors
saving.
looking for free.
Executive Suite.
Hey, Glutton. Got a situation on the dock.
Sounds like a concern for Lydia, not me. I'm rather busy.
Someone took pot shots at your boat.
What? You spiteful little... What did you do?
Like I'd waste the ammo on that piece of junk.
Come on, you guys. There's a door there.
Minutemen could stand to get an upgrade. Nice reward for all their hard work, wouldn't you agree?
Latin manifest.
I see
Meet
why you're
Allison.
the hotshot around these parts.
Excuse
Allison.
me.
Hey, hun. You managed to snag it? What, did you ask nicely? Whatever. I get paid either way. Best show that to Lydia, I guess.
What? I thought she did the distraction.
Lobby.
Hey, hun. You managed to snag it? What, did you ask nicely? Whatever. I get paid either way. Best show that to Lydia, I guess.
I really don't like having to do reload, but sometimes it's necessary. Main lobby. Let's see if we can talk to Allison now. See if there's anything we can tell her about the payslip or whatever.
Lobby.
Yeah?
Hey, what's up? You managed to snag it? What?
Alright.
Huh?
So, we got that line of dialogue, but there. Alright.
How much trouble would I be in if I killed one of those Brotherhood schmucks
Basement?
and took their armor? Hypothetically.
Probably a lot of trouble with them.
Basement.
Hey!
What? Charlotte?
Excuse me, miss.
Hey! Was wondering when I'd be seeing you. So, bet you're wondering who I am and what I can do for you. My name's Charlotte Avarice. Now, my official title doesn't matter. I'm something of a mover. Might even say I'm a smuggler. I discreetly move NLTC goods to settlements. Anything you might need to keep the place running while you focus on more important things. Basics like ammo and meds, gear like weapons and armor, food, really anything, so long as your settlement has the caps to spare. Or if you need something super basic like wood, metal, or whatever, then I can get you a shipment contract directly.
Got it.
All right. We can do business.
In order to take advantage, you need to establish a capital city. No, I'll establish it later. From the managed city option on
I thought
the
you'd like
player's
the
desk.
sound of it. Just let me know what I can do for you and I'll get it arranged.
Huh.
That's all for now, thanks.
I'll be here when you need something.
Yes? Do you have the manifest? Or is there some kind of problem?
Give
Got it
manifest.
right here.
Excellent. Give me a minute to read it. I see why he kept these records from me. He never did have enough talent for accounting to properly conceal his movements. Full of discrepancies in shorthand. Of particular interest is a recent shipment delivered to a nearby residence. Water purifier parts. How mundane. It's impossible to know for sure what his scheme is from these records alone. I'll need the receipt of sale from the client. I ask that you travel there and procure it. If opportunity presents itself, I'd also like to see one of the purifier parts from the shipment.
Purifier part?
Is it important?
No, the receipt is the priority. However, he took care in concealing this shipment. Purifier parts are a common product, which makes it suspicious. It's possible he used it as a cover for something else.
Alright, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Thank you. Uncontracted arrangements make me somewhat uncomfortable. Your willingness to work with me regardless of that is appreciated. Here is the payment for retrieving the manifest. You will also be paid for the retrieval of the bill of sale and a bonus for one of the parts. I'll mark it on your map for you. As before, I ask that you exercise discretion. I don't want this getting back to Mr. Glatton. I'll be here when you're done. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright. Travel to residence. And how many caps do I have? I have 10,000 caps. Most of that has come from these dudes.
Yes?
Hey, buddy.
Excuse me.
Oh, wow, you got here fast. I only sent a message out yesterday. The pump is just through there. It's been rattling something awful for days. Not because of your parts. Those are working fine, I think. Just something's wrong with the pipes.
What do you need?
What do you need me to do exactly?
Oh, sorry. Guess I forgot to put that in the message. My water pump. It worked great with the new parts, but then it started making these noises. The courier that brought the parts, he said, if there's any problem, miss, you just let us know and we'll fix it up on the house. And here you are. I wasn't sure you'd actually come, but I have no idea how to fix the thing myself.
uh, I'm not with them.
I'm not working with them.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even think. Don't suppose you know anything about water pumps? I'm a little desperate. Thought getting my own pump would be a good idea, you know? Did my own scavenging for parts, but now only the new NLTC ones are working properly.
Your voice really doesn't match your face. Alright, I can do it.
That doesn't sound hard to fix.
I hope not. Here, the receipt has instructions on the NLTC parts, if you need them. Hope you can fix it.
Okay. Fix purifier, retrieve purifier part. Took apart. Fix purifier. There's one of these in Sanctuary. Intelligence. This is super simple. Science. There's one of these in Sanctuary. You're welcome. Do you have anything
Good
to
see
say?
you.
Hey there.
Hi. How are the repairs going? All done?
All done.
Seems to be in working order.
That's a relief. Thanks, friend. I took the receipt back from you, right? Where did I put it?
Yep, you took it back from me, totally.
Hey. Got some.
Oh, hi guys. So what, let's get Mr. Chow out. It takes a lot of stuff to attack people with this. I need to heal. Will you guys please stop? Alright, there we go. No, no thank you, no thank you.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't
Alright,
forget to
fine.
share.
I'll take care of these guys now. Hey, buddy. Oh my gosh. My gosh.
I shall be blind. My armor.
Okay.
I'm not blackmailing you, princess. I want in.
You have no reason to risk your position, and I have no reason to take you at your word.
Oh, please. I'm betting caps to bottles you'll need me before this shit's through.
This better be worth her
Welcome
time.
back.
What's up?
What's going on here?
We appear to be at an impasse. Miss Gale seems to think her expertise is vital to our success.
Expertise, yeah. What, your little plot's too good for me?
I wouldn't put it past her to take this to Mr. Glatton if I turn her away.
If it gets me a slice of this, keep thinking that.
What's your stake?
What do you want?
Oh, look at you two. Like paranoid little peas in a pod.
No, I'm just
It's
asking.
very simple. You want to screw over Glatton. I want to screw over Glatton. Don't know where you're confused.
Okay, let her help.
I'd appreciate the help.
See? They appreciate me.
Fine. I have no interest in arguing the point further. And, much as I hate to say it, I may have need of you and your mercenaries soon.
Told ya.
Please stop talking. Did you follow the shipment and retrieve the bill of sale?
Here you go.
Here you go.
You got the receipt. Excellent. Ah, and you retrieved a part from the shipment. I'm no expert, but that does look like a standard part. I'll focus on the bill of sale for now.
I'd focus on the part, Highness. It's a dud.
Pardon?
The purifier part. Logo's polished off, but I scavenged enough of these from NLTC junkyards as a kid to recognize it. The rubber banding is the wrong shape, and the metal around here is too thin. Dealers wouldn't pay for it. It'd wear out in a few months.
The components we sell are Glatten brand craftsmanship. The parts they make have kept the home office lit and running for decades.
It's proof.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
Think his family is still gonna go to bat for their golden boy if they find out he's been tampering with their product before sale?
Not a chance. Polishing off the logo alone is no joking matter, let alone selling a faulty part. What's more, this bill of sale is non-binding. In fact, it barely qualifies as word salad. The board would laugh it out of a hearing if the client ever attempted to enforce it. Now, if I were to present it alongside Glatton's manifest...
Proof enough?
Will it be enough?
He's representing the NLTC's brand name while tampering with contracts and modifying our product to force obsolescence. After I'm done with him, no one will trust him to sign so much as a library card.
Looks like we got him.
We got what we needed.
That's great and all, but if Glatton gets fired, we'll just get reassigned to some other idiot. Unless you're ready to finally beg your dear old mom for a promotion, Princess. Nepotism gotta be good for something, right?
There's no need for such dramatic measures. I've had time to prepare a proper strategy for a mutiny. However, for the next part of the plan, I need certain information from the broker in Diamond City. He's been resistant to my correspondence. I need to meet him in person, and I would like you to be present to facilitate the exchange of information.
Got it.
I'll meet you there.
I'll travel to Diamond City. Meet me there when you're able. And here's your payment for finding the proof.
I'll escort the princess out. Make sure her outfit stays clean and all that. See you there.
Cool. Alright. Main level lobby. Hopefully I don't have to pay the thing.
Lobby.
Because if I do, and it's
what
like
the radio needs?
tons of caps, then... Man, that's gonna be sad. Brotherhood. Attend the meeting with the Ron.
Light him up!
Get him. Get him. Okay, that's bad. So, it's good that one of them died, because I needed one of them to die.
Mr. Ron.
It's the Ron.
That makes no grammatical sense. I'm here to make a transaction, not indulge your delusions of grandeur.
Come on! Is a little courtesy really so much to ask?
Either I'm referring to you as Mr. Ron or Mr. Spritz. Your choice.
Whoa now! Where'd you hear that uncool name? Not that it was ever my name, because you can ask anyone, and they'll tell you, I'm the Ron!
Cut the guy a break, Lydia. You'll be at this shit for hours at this rate.
If you're unable to keep your commentary to yourself, then perhaps you should wait outside.
And miss this?
You're here, good. We can proceed.
Look, lady, the Ron already told you. This Norwood Bank, it's Deadsville. I got no useful info to give you.
That's a blatant lie, Mr. Ron. At minimum, you have the bank records that were delivered into your hands by our mutual associate not long ago. Your follow-up inquiries into the matter have not been subtle.
Whoa, hold the phone! Have you been keeping tabs on me? Don't tell me those records were bait!
I'm quick saving because I'm not sure which one's a good option.
I'm not exactly pleased either. I don't appreciate being used.
I didn't use
Yeah, there you go.
I paid you to do a job and provided the means of accomplishing it. The means just happened to align with longer-term goals. let's cut to the chase. There is something in Norwood Bank that interests both of us. I am putting together an expedition to find it. I have the rest of the information, and the means of getting to it. I need your knowledge of the region to fill the gaps in intelligence.
All right, you got me. I know there's something of value at Norwood. Was just hoping I can have the place scoped out before anyone else went snooping. You drive a hard bargain, lady, but the Ron knows when to hold 'em, and when to fold 'em. I'll tell you what you want, on one condition.
Caps are of no consequence. You will be paid for your cooperation and discretion.
You can keep your caps. If you want my info, then you gotta let the Ron come with. Oh yeah!
Pardon?
Ooh, plot twist. I'm liking this guy more and more.
You sure?
Are you sure?
Have no fear. The Ron is a cat of many talents. When we find this joint, you'll be glad you brought me along.
It's a location to the southwest of here. If my research is correct, it contains certain assets that are crucial acquisition.
This place Miss Lid is talking about is called Norwood Bank, which just so happens to be in the glowing sea.
A fact that plays to our benefit. There is a high probability that it hasn't been looted since the war due to the heavy radiation. The bank itself had been a new construction, finished only a few months before the bombs fell.
But get this, only a few days before the bombs, the joint was robbed. Paper said a bunch of commie spies blew a hole underneath and filched the place.
Pre-war papers blamed commie spies for everything between afternoon rains to the common cold. An age-old PR scapegoating trick.
Go on.
How did you discover this place?
From the NLTC territory, I was able to ascertain the bank's existence, contents, and the architectural blueprints.
And the Ron's Information Emporium knows its exact location, which movers and shakers hang around it, and the least risky route there.
You two are adorable. I could watch this show all day.
Alright. Let's start.
Let's get started then.
I will assemble the expedition. Miss Gale will provide security on the way, since she insists on getting involved. I assume you have your own ways of dealing with the hazard, so if Mr. Ron can so kindly mark the location on the map, you can meet us there.
This is gonna be fun.
Ah, yes,
Hey!
just leave me out. Alright, so what do I need to do? Speak to Lydia.
Excuse me, miss.
Ah, yes. We have a small matter of your payment to discuss. A contract with you shouldn't compromise the plans at this stage. The offer is 2,000 caps for this job, with an advance of 500 up front for any supplies you might need for the glowing sea.
Well, thanks.
All right, thanks.
Here's the advance. Meet us at the bank's location when you're ready.
Me and my boys will get the princess through the glowing sea safe and sound. And the cool cat, too. See you there.
See ya. Oh my gosh. That looks pretty, not gonna lie. Alright, make a hard save. I figure that's where the thing,
If we
where
don't
the...
move fast, we're gonna start glowing.
Yeah, I know. I figured that's where the giant crater is. But, gotta admit, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that at nighttime. NLTC guard, okay.
Good,
Hey,
you're
guys.
here. Let's get inside.
My boys will keep an eye out here. We can handle whatever's inside.
Why are you not in a suit?
Whoa
You know, I should send my boys out on more extra...
cooler in here?
Alright, heading inside.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this out.
What the hell is that?
Pre-war security!
Sorry.
Shit.
There we
this
go.
racket is bringing in the shamblers. Get ready. Hold up.
There. 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 There.
I'm gonna rip your lips off.
Phew. Hey, Your Highness. Cool cat. Are you both alright?
Mildly nauseated, but none the worse for wear.
Okay. Apparently we're good. Ron? Ron? Where's the Ron?
Hey.
Good business?
Did he accidentally leave? This is why we save.
Down. There was an override in...
Wait! Did you know this was going to happen?
It was a possibility. The security measures were part of the construction blueprints.
Princess, next time you know something that might lock us in a room with a bunch of ghouls, you tell me. Got it?
Don't presume to give me orders. And spare me your dubious professionalism, Chief of Security.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Everybody calm
That's all,
down.
just calm down.
I apologize for losing my temper. I've never been near so many ghouls before.
Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. At least you're a decent shot.
It was impossible for me to know ahead of time what would trigger the lockdown. I was more concerned it would already be engaged before we got here. There is an override in the security room. You can get around the lockdown through the ventilation system, then through maintenance.
Alright.
Nice.
There's a security grate at the end, but you should be able to...
This vent?
Based on the blueprints I studied, yes.
It's flooded. I can hear the water echo.
Ah.
I'll try.
I'll see what I can do.
Once you're in the security office, you may have to figure out how to engage the override.
No need! I have the security code for the override.
Excellent. I see you finally decided to be useful.
Come on, one problem at a time. Let's get this vent open.
Okay. So, I'm picking up everything. Especially since I almost died.
Won't be able to pick this.
Nope. I can pick this though.
Sweet.
Whoa. Found it! Add the cost of new clothing to my hazard pay report.
There. There. Who's shooting me? My gosh, y'all got... Do y'all really have to be that just annoying? Alright, lift vent, great.
Ready? Ugh. All right. You get in there. I'll stay with the Geek Squad. Make sure they don't bring any more ghouls with their bickering.
Okay.
And here. Just in case the grate gives you trouble. Hold up. We got an audience.
Something's going to us. Oh, that must have hurt.
Radroach meat, radroach meat, radroach meat, radroach meat. You realize why I'm always underweight or overweight? Yeah. Radroach meat. I don't know what, intervent, there we go. I don't know what she gave me because I was too busy paying attention to other stuff, but... Alright, quick save. Eh. Nope. Alright, you know what? There we go. There we go. There we go.
Enjoy this. They'll be back.
That one's dead. Cool. We're fighting each other. John, keep fighting. And there we go. I know I didn't get the XP for killing that, but, you know. Just kinda wanted to see two things fight. Alright. Push the button. Lift the lockdown. Alright, so I don't get to go through there. Cool. Time to head back. Enter.
Locked tight.
Oh, yeah. Did they already enter in? Guys, you're supposed to wait for me.
Stop fidgeting, Princess. I'll hear ghouls coming.
I'm not worried about that. You have a reliable talent for destruction.
It's the dirt and the muck then, isn't it? Place must be driving you insane.
Please, focus.
What's up?
Good work. I believe we should have time to get our bearings and figure out the next step.
The vault door seems like a pretty big kink in the plan.
We're not here for the vault. We need to get into the...
Come again?
The archival wing. Please stop interrupting me.
Bank robbers didn't blast their way into the vault. They opened up the floor of the archive room. That's where we need to be. Damn, that's not cool. Looks like the archival wing is sealed due to contamination.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Too
Radiation?
much radiation.
Or an airborne pathogen, but your theory is far more likely given context. This won't be quite as simple as crawling through a vent. We will need to find a way to turn on environmental controls and scrub the radiation.
Place is probably crawling with ghouls, too.
A problem for after we find a way in. By the blueprints, the only path to the controls is through that door.
Better news?
I was hoping for better news than that.
The better news is that I've seen worse. I reckon we can get this cleared. That said, I'm a strong gal and all, but I don't think I can jimmy that open by myself. Hey, big fella. Think you and I could swing it?
What? Me? Not usually my line of work. But suppose we're in this together.
They can work on the door. Meanwhile, I believe it would be a better use of our time to explore in the other direction.
Alright, lead on.
Lead on.
I believe it'd be in both of our interest if you take the lead.
Yeah, whatever. Where are we going? This way? Alright.
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key.
No need. Allow me.
Allow you? You got the key?
Only opens with a key.
Ma'am?
Don't have the key. Uh-huh.
It's a broken dialogue. Inaccessible, inaccessible. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Tons of frags and stuff like that. Get more money.
You open a museum or something.
Listen, if you aren't gonna move, I've got to reload. Explore the office wing.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
Sure, what's
I
going
always
on?
have time to listen to you, Kate.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me. The easy way out.
Well, you're not alone anymore.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in me life I've fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
It's alright, let it all out.
It's all right, Kate. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Best friends. You know what? Let's try to romance.
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I can't do that right now. I'm just not ready. I'm sorry.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Kate, you have gained the Trigger Rush perk.
Not a problem.
Watch out. Champ, back on top.
Okay. Well, I guess there's just gonna be more and more.
Seeing the look on Mr. Clatton's face is...
Well, no, I don't doubt it.
Anything behind that might be useful.
There is an improbable... crowded building in its time.
You hear that?
Go. You're dead. You're dead.
As a
You're dead.
field work myself. But if you want something done right...
Okay. My gosh.
This is it. This operation is going better than expected. It's not the team I would have... Beyond acceptable rate.
Come on, baby!
Alright, hold on, lady. I need to clear the rest of the area.
Sweet.
Alright, what were you saying?
Excuse me.
This is it. This operation is going better than expected. It's not the team I would have picked, but even the broker has proven himself to be acceptably competent. If you ignore the ridiculous moniker and the atrocious toupee.
He's solid.
He's a very dedicated man.
Dedicated to his job, yes. And quite good at it. If it wasn't for his grandiose delusions, I could almost respect him. I've never understood the drive to sell a meaningless image of oneself. Skill should speak for itself and require no illusions. It only makes people like Mr. Ron and Mr. Glatton frustrating. Always offering something they don't have instead of putting forth what they do. Sadly, most of the NLTC operates under the same delusions.
Question.
You sound troubled.
Merely considering how long it will take to scrub myself clean after this is all over.
He's
a
solid.
very...
Dedicated to his... It only... Sadly, most of the...
Change it.
Nothing will change unless you make it happen.
You do have a certain expertise in making things happen. I'll take it under advisement. Let's return to the others.
Alright. Hey, y'all cleared out y'all's area?
Damn, cool cat. That was pretty impressive. Sure you didn't pull something?
Whew. It's all good, baby. The Ron works out, you know.
Ever think of taking a job as muscle? I always got openings in my company.
The Ron prefers brains over brawn. But, whew. Thanks, little lady. Appreciate the offer.
Hey, I like you and all, but call me little lady again and I'll scalp you with a rusty switchblade.
Alright.
Hey!
Am I not supposed to talk with you?
Good. I see
There we
you
go.
got the door open. Now we can move on to more important matters.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Perhaps it'll be more efficient if Mr. Ron proceeds to the environmental control room. It appears you have an aptitude for terminals, and I'm sure there are plenty security codes you've yet to reveal.
You sure? Wait, this isn't some scheme to get into the archive room as soon as the door opens, is it?
I didn't come here to get ripped apart by ghouls. While you get the controls, Miss Gell and I shall consider how we can clear the path beyond the door.
Looks like it's you and me. And the ferals, robots, and possible structural weaknesses. Oh yeah!
Keep cool.
Just keep a cool head, okay? Don't think about it too much.
No sweat. The Ron is right behind you.
Yeah, behind me is exactly where I want you. There's a feral ghoul over there. Yep, right here. Alright, I think this will be far enough and sneak attack. Yeah, there we go.
Working with gas. Let me just try these codes out. And presto! Environmental controls. Now to set them to scrub, and that radiation is history.
Cool. I think that was the other way that we had come from. Or that I had gone.
Just the two of us. Rolling through town. Nothing to see here.
Yep.
At
Scrub!
least I have a story for my grandkids.
Good job.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
You know it, baby! And that square Lydia thought I'd be a drag. Though I'll hand it to her, she knows her shtick. But the Ron does it better, of course. And, you think that alley chick is sweet on me? I mean, the Ron, he a rolling stone. But I would be flattered, if she weren't so terrifying.
Your name?
How'd you come up with that name?
The Ron is just the Ron, baby. I mean, what other name could convey the same affluence, the charisma, and sheer levels of cool?
Alright, fine. She's something.
Yeah, She definitely knows how to take charge.
You find the weirdest associates, you know that?
Alright, let's return.
Let's get back.
Yeah! Right behind you!
I do somehow find the weirdest associates. But I guess
this
that's
should be
just
it. Bit of lights, bit of
everything.
noise. The ferals will hear it more than we will.
Perfect for our needs. I dare say I'm impressed, Miss Gale.
What? This? Any slum rat knows how to jerry-rig this kind of shit. Not like we can buy it from NLTC-approved stores.
Well, looks like our other specialists are back. Time to put the strategy into motion. Are the radiation scrubbers online?
You know it, baby!
Next step.
So, the next step...
While the scrubbers clean the radiation from the wing, we can address our last problem.
There's way too many ghouls past those doors for us to just stroll on through, even if you tossed a cluster grenade in first. They had sentries to marinate in the rads.
How many?
How many ghouls we talking about?
Based on the camera feed, somewhere between lots and a horde.
Alright, solution.
So, what's the solution?
Think you might like this one. Plan is, you and I go over to an arena we chose, set the stage, and then activate the little beacon I just rigged up. Then we slaughter them all as they funnel through.
Beacon?
How does this device work?
I borrowed the bank's speakers and a couple lights. You saw how the ghouls all came running when we triggered the lockdown? Ferals aren't known for their self-preservation. Give them a clear path and some bait, and we can funnel them into a meat grinder.
Alright.
Not a bad call.
The strategy is fine, but it's still really dangerous. You sure you want to do this?
Please. A free-for-all ghoul slaughter? I'd pay to have this kind of setup on demand.
I'll protect her.
You know I'll take care of her.
My hero. Let's get going. I got a place in mind for this.
Yeah. You're a whole lot more fragile than what you realize.
Looks like trouble found. Looks like trouble found us. Hold up, back on track. That one fell.
Hi, buddy.
Look, stuff to kill.
Oh, heal. There we go. Haha. Alright, I'll quick save. We funneling them from down there, I'm guessing?
Hey there.
Hey, once we start the beacon, it'll be go, go, go for a while. Don't know if we'll get a chance for a breather until they're all dead. So, if you got any mines, put them down. Not all at once, save some for later in case there's an encore. Ready to get this show on the road?
Alright. Save, hard save. Let's start.
Let's do this.
That's what I like to hear. All right, I'm putting down the beacon. Get ready. Incoming!
Oh, it's in caution. I know those are Mirelurks. Do we have... Was I not supposed to be sneaking? Oh, they were behind us. Yeah, let's get that one.
Anything on it?
There. There. There.
We got a few seconds. If you got any more mines, now's the time to put them down.
I got it.
I hear more of them.
Cool. This is very anticlimactic. Tell you what, quick save. Let's try and use a shotgun. Nope, shotgun's not gonna work. Yep, shotgun's not gonna work. There. Come on. There. And there.
Baby, show me what you got.
Okay. I'm gonna level up. Ooh, armor 4 I can get. Sneak 5 I can get. Okay, let's get armor 4.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope. Nope. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Got a minute to reload.
There. 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 Oh my gosh. Heal. Nope, I'm dead.
Hold up. We got an audience.
There. There. No, 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 no. Ooh. Just need to heal really fast. I know that's kind of wasting a whole lot of Simpex, but I have over 100. Give me this one. You. You. Heal. Nope. Alright, is there anything that can give me extra stuff? Nuka-Cola Quantum. I'll do that now. Alright, let's try it. disliked it because I'm using drugs, and she doesn't like drugs anymore. It's fine. That one, nope, don't have enough stuff.
Watch out, sham.
Ow. My gosh.
You.
You're a force of nature, you know that?
You too.
I'm lucky to have you at my side.
Thanks, hon. Phew. Let's head back and share the good news.
What could you even want with it? Sinking all this money? And it's not going to be a profit-turning venture for you. Believe me.
Everything is a profit-turning venture if you have the business sense. Your assumption speaks more about your competence than it does mine.
No need to get all bent out of shape about it. The Ron just calls it as he sees it.
As a general rule, I don't take financial advice from anyone that habitually refers to himself in the third person.
Honey, we're home.
I see you've been successful.
What's the argument about?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
Mr. Ron seems to doubt the wisdom of this venture despite being fully aware what's at stake.
All I'm saying is, it'd be better off being put to use, not sold off to the highest bidder.
Your opinion is duly noted.
What's sold off to the highest bidder? What's
What
next, I guess?
The path to the archive wing should be clear now. Unless anyone has any objections, let's get to our prize.
That was a solid hit.
I can't hit nothing! Oh, that one's like really powerful. Hey, why don't y'all just die? 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 Heal? Why is there still so many?
Unacceptable risk. Pull out.
Ow. Ow. You. There. Okay. Don't know why the Ron is gone?
Hold up. We got an audience.
Fire!
I'm real concerned that the dude is just gone. Do I have to reload? Alright, the Ron needed to come with, but apparently he didn't want to come with, so I need to go find the Ron, hopefully get him back. If I can't get him back, then I've got to reload. At the very least, the quick save, and possibly even the hard save. Because for some reason, the Ron just left. Are you actually going that way? No, you're not. Nope, keep going.
Wait, is that what
There
I
we go.
think it is?
Indeed.
Alright, I'm missing something. Didn't you want the archives?
Explain?
You'll have to explain what's going on.
Why in the world would I want the archives of a pre-war bank? I'm here for the landfill under the building.
Why in the world would you want a landfill of... What is that, Nuka-Cola?
I expected better of a professional of your caliber. That isn't standard Nuka-Cola. It's Nuka wine. A failed experimental product that never received a trademark before the war. It was discarded in landfills such as these. A colossal waste. However, it has since distilled into something the NLTC considers a luxury product, even for our standard of luxury. This bank is sitting on a fortune you cannot even comprehend. And you thought I was here for some bank receipts?
Hey, there's a wealth of information in things like bank receipts if you know how to use them, right?
Then congratulations. By your standard, you've just become a rich man indeed. The Commonwealth now has something that the NLTC will desperately want. They won't be retreating even once Mr. Glatton is deposed.
Will it work?
It's going to work.
Oh, it'll work. The NLTC hotshots are real big on this stuff. Costs an arm, a leg, and both your kidneys.
Impressive.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. It certainly wasn't easy to locate while keeping a low profile. Any number of things could have gone wrong at any stage. Miss Gale, can I entrust that your company will keep this location secure for the time being?
Yep. I'll have the boys keep watch. And I'm coming with you, obviously. No way in hell I'm missing the look on Gladden's face.
Excellent. In that case, let's return to the trading post. It's time to confront Mr. Glatton.
Alright. Now you can leave. You can leave, Ron. The Ron. That's the entire reason we came here. Was for Nuka wine. I did so much work just getting here for Nuka wine.
Lydia, you look like hell. Where on earth were you? Work's piling up, and what's with this nonsense about returning home?
Oh, I apologize. I realize this is all very confusing. You're under arrest for breach of contract. I'll be acting as chief trader, effective immediately.
Breach of... Lydia, what are you on about? What breach of contract? You're the one in charge of all the paperwork.
I suggest you shore up your innocent philanthropist act for internal affairs. You're going to need it to climb out of the hole you dug for yourself.
Lydia, please, if you'll just explain to me what I did wrong or where this is coming from.
Spare me, and for God's sake, have a little dignity.
What's the situation?
Want to fill me in on what's happening?
I've dispatched my courier and received a reply. Internal Affairs have begun investigating my allegations. Normally, I would also be required to testify, but the recent discovery of a crucial resource forced the board to name me chief trader of this outpost.
Translation: Glatton goes, Lydia stays. Also, you win.
Aptly put.
Sorry, bud.
I'm sorry it had to be this way.
Miss Gale, if you would ensure that Mr. Glatton is taken straight to his boat? Oh, I suppose I should say the NLTC's boat, seeing as all his assets have been declared frozen.
With goddamn pleasure, ma'am.
This better be worth our time.
Speak to Glatton.
If you were looking for
Check in
heaps
with
of
Lydia.
baggage,
Speak to
you're in
Allison.
luck.
Glatton.
Hello. This is a mess. You know, you and I could have done something amazing with the Commonwealth. I don't know what lie Lydia managed to sell you on, but let me tell you. Lydia's had everything handed to her on silver platters her whole life. But despite both her parents being on the board, she couldn't influence even the smallest change in her own backyard. At least not one that didn't lead to a violent rebellion, her father's death, and, oh yes, her own disgrace.
Yeah. Why do you hate her?
What happened between you two?
I was her father's assistant for years. I worked for that position my whole life. I earned it, and all she needed was the right name. When he died, I got his position. And even though I wanted to give Lydia the benefit of the doubt, it's obvious she never forgave me for it. All merchant-bred assholes are backstabbing pricks, but I thought she and I came to an understanding. I was to be the face, and she could run the books. But nothing is ever enough for people like her.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Sorry, but I don't believe you.
And why not? Because you believe her side of things? Her and Allison's? You have to be joking. Without me, Lydia would be a pariah and Allison would be hunted like a rat for everything she's done. I gave them both a chance to put their skills to use. Away from home office, away from any politics or history, a clean slate out of the Proudmoore family shadow, and this is how they repay me. Is that the partnership you wanted? Without me, the only thing Lydia really has is more caps than she knows how to use. Ah, is that what you're after? Her wealth?
You're lying again?
Why the hell are you lying to me? Again?
You're paranoid about me, but you apparently chose to believe Lydia. Why? Do you think she's incapable of lying?
No. I don't really trust her too much.
Mistake. And as you can see, I paid for it.
Alright, just shut up.
Just shut up.
I can see we're getting nowhere, and I suppose there's nothing else to say then. I suppose you can't help those who refuse to be helped. We won't see each other again. I'll deal with internal affairs and move on. I'll live my life working for the NLTC and never having to set foot in this goddamn Commonwealth again.
I gotta do my job for a bit. Let's talk in a few days once things settle, yeah? Wouldn't mind heading out with you again. Hey, hun. So we actually pulled it off. Long live the Ice Queen, huh? Gladden's confined to the boat until he's off to Home Office to face down a committee. Don't know what'll happen to him there. If something were to happen to him before all that, though...
No way.
No way.
I can't seem to recall anything we'd just said. Must have hit the celebration drink too hard. Can't hear a thing either. Anyway, you should give things a chance to settle here and then come on back for a chat. Pairing with you's been more fun than I've had in... probably ever. Wouldn't mind heading back out if you want the backup.
Cool. I might get a person. Alright. Time to go talk to the lady. I'm assuming she's gone up to the penthouse.
It's done. With him gone, I'm now the chief trader. I'll consider promoting someone to my old vacancy later. I'm still fully intending to continue those duties. I almost found that anticlimactic somehow. So many moving parts in my plan, and yet he remained fully ignorant of my movements. Perhaps I could have attempted this far earlier, but something tells me you were the crucial linchpin to this coming together as well as it did. Truth be told, trusting you has been the riskiest investment I've ever made. But you are rather impressive.
Trusted me?
Why would you trust me? A stranger?
I misspoke. It wasn't a matter of trust. In fact, it had nothing to do with you. I'm not in the business of mindless leaps of faith. I wagered on your sense of self-interest.
I mean, we make a good team.
I thought we worked well as a team.
I hope we can continue that trend. Well, I think that's enough for now. I have to attend to the transfer of authority of this outpost. Oh, I'd almost forgotten with all the excitement. Here's the payment we had agreed upon. There is one last thing left to do, and that's to pay Mr. Ron for his involvement. If you wouldn't mind delivering this to him. We'll speak more once you return.
Okay. Is there on here? He's still not here. Is he going back? I think the run is lost. There's something I wanted to do with all these caps that I got.
Remember, you didn't get that key from me. Now, if you're actually interested in buying a house, we have a permit available.
House permit?
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Sure,
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
Alright. We're gonna check out our new house since the Ron is currently doing something weird. Okay. So we've got ourselves a little house. Alright, well, let's just scrap a whole lot of stuff. I'm gonna keep most of the actual furniture. Not that, though. Alright. Let's sleep for 24 hours. And see how that goes. The Ron is not coming to Diamond City, even though he's supposed to be in Diamond City by now. He's, for some reason, still out in the middle of the glowing sea.
I have something
the
for you.
payment from those NLTC suits. Thanks. Actually, glad it's you who swung by. That is, if you'd be interested in the info.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Sure, I'm all ears.
It's quite possible the Ron has already exalted the value of information most considered unimportant. Things like old terminal entries, office documents, receipts.
I get it.
I understand.
Well, after some digging around the bank's archive room, I discovered just what I was looking for. Laminated, fully notarized, signing in triplicate, pre-war receipts, detailing in no uncertain terms the full name of the Fenway Park's majority owner. One Reginald Eugene Spritz, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Oh yeah! You heard that right, cool cat! As the direct descendant of the pre-war Mr. Spritz, technically speaking, Diamond City rightfully belongs to yours truly.
What? So, you want Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
It's not so much a case of wanting the city itself. Now, the Ron is under no delusions. It's not as if anyone's gonna hand over the keys to the city just because I show them some papers. But blood and family mean something here. And with this proof of lineage, people would have to start taking me a lot more seriously. I could finally start expanding my business without anyone trying to shut me down. Hell, I could even wrangle myself a new home in the upper stands. Ha! Can you imagine the looks on the face of those hoity-toity squares when the Ron rolls in? Ha ha ha! Anyway, none of this would have been possible without your help. So thank you.
We're friends.
I take care of my friends.
With that out of the way, what is it the Ron can do for you?
I think that's time to call that episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Down in the description you'll find my brother's channel. He edits my videos. He does a whole lot of stuff. He edits my videos. He posts some Sim Summons 2 content every once in a while. He does a whole lot of stuff for me. So go show him some love. You'll also find my Twitch and my Streamlabs. Those are kind of defunct, but if you want, you can go follow me over on Twitch, or you can donate to Streamlabs if you want. You don't really have to. And then you'll find my Patreon, which you can subscribe to us for as little as $1 a month. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then I hope to see you dudes next time. God bless you.